So, I saw Airachnid on the thumbnail of this video, so I'm so confused about Season 3, Episode 8, Transformers Prime. Because, how on earth are we getting Airachnid? She's frozen in time, and she asked someone about to unfreeze her. Megatron would not want to unfreeze her, the Autobots would not want to unfreeze her, so who the frick would want to unfreeze her? Who's crazy enough to do that? Are we getting the creepy crawlies together, the Shockwave and Airachnid?
Never end. First, I had to vie for Megatron's favor against that treacherous harpy Airachnid. Now I must contend with Shockwave and his incorrigible beast.
Now look on the bright
he
side,
can't get back to his former
At
glory.
least one of them is currently on ice, locked up tight in the vault of our warship.
That is true.
How I would love to stuff Shockwave and his mangy abomination right into that stasis pod beside her.
I'm sure he wants to do
The
that
only
too.
reason his project Predacon is currently in full swing, I supervise the acquisition of his dozens of Predacon birds.
Hey, you're forgetting Knockout's contribution.
Please keep your lab rat quiet while I'm airing my grievances.
Starscream, help me.
After what you did?
My. Whatever have you been inflicting upon poor Silas?
Ha! Well, anything that merits the need for a living petri dish.
What the heck? Man is feeding him that synth essence
Despite your
and...
justifiable lack of regard for his human side, it doesn't trouble you to watch what remains of your former partner endure your scientific endeavors.
Not really. Besides, Silas once had poor breakdown pinned to his lab table. I think my former partner would be pleased to be a part.
Yeah, it's just a shell right now.
What just happened?
You recall that synthetic energon I recovered from the Autobots? Well, I've been reproducing the formula to test its viability as an alternative energy source. However, the compound remains erratic, and there have been side effects.
Such as?
Starscream, I hope you replaced your T-Cog because I'm going to tear it out all over again and feed it to Knockout.
He got anger
Sheer
issues.
unbridled aggression.
I mean, to be honest, he would be angry right now.
Fury. Megatron has long desired a beast machine super soldier, and we now possess the means of delivering one to him.
That's your way in, Starscream, you know, get his favor over Shockwave. Surely Shockwave did not in this ship.
Tell me of the Predacon protophones. What is the status of their incubation?
Master, if I do say so myself, I have made the most intriguing discovery. It appears that...
Not now. Please continue, Shockwave. No one important.
He really said that just to annoy Starscream. He knew that would annoy him.
About our little enterprise?
He was otherwise engaged.
I am gonna make you suffer in ways you will not believe.
Just how much of this synth N have you given him?
2 additional doses, 3 at the most. But Silas's increasingly volatile nature isn't the only wrinkle.
That's enough. Okay, give him more. His whole bloodstream is just gonna be that. He needs food.
It appears that the more green stuff I administer, the faster this monstrosity formerly known as Breakdown burns through his own natural energon reserves.
This will not do! Megatron already possesses one unruly beast with that Predacon of his. What good is another freak of nature that cannot be controlled?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm a fool.
Dark Energon? You are more than a fool,
Yeah,
Starscream.
that is
I think
not
your
gonna
neural
work out.
cluster has blown a massive fuse.
this is every single time we try to control something with dark energy on, it's not worked out.
On the contrary,
you want to
dear
make a
Doctor,
freaking ship?
adding dark energon to the formula
revive-
should provide Lord Megatron with full control over his super soldier.
Okay, I mean
True that Lord Megatron seems
might
to
be
possess
able
a
to-
symbiotic
yeah.
link to anyone or thing infused with the dark matter, allowing him to manipulate them as if they were puppets. But have you forgotten what the so-called Blood of Unicron did to our warship?
Yeah.
That was the result of a
I mean,
massive
to be honest,
infusion.
that is
suggesting-
different because the ship was a transformer at one point, so it's very different. Yeah, it's not like this guy
Merely
was a
enough to allow
transformer.
our master to command
Silas.
his warrior at will.
Even so, it's too drastic a measure to undertake without Shockwave's approval. I do, after all, report to him.
Not on this project. Super soldiers fall under military operations, meaning, dear Knockout, that you now report to me.
But
Are we
Starscream,
clear?
you really don't want to do this without Megatron's approval, because if this goes wrong, you can at least fall back and say, you know. But now, if this goes wrong, you're really doing things bad this time. Because this is the unknown. Because you don't even know what that synth is doing to that human. Okay, this is a bad idea.
Wait for it.
But just Knockout went along with him. These guys always cook up the most
Humans in
crazy
any
streams.
form cannot be relied upon.
It's alive!
It's alive! The Mad Doctor! Loves to see it. Okay. Yeah. He's gotten strong. Oh yeah, also, why don't you have freaking Megatron here? So, because he's the only one who can control it, so don't you want someone who's controlling it, right?
I tried to tell you before. It's a side effect of the Synthen. He's burned through his own natural reserves.
Then perhaps we should withhold any infusions for a while. Might calm Silas down a bit.
What, are you
Make him a
scared now,
tad
boy?
more manageable.
Need energon.
What the, what? You? What the heck have you done? What the heck have you done? It's me creating his own mouth. New mouth. My God, it's trying to eat him. That is a new transformation.
Suck out our energon with that thing?
What? To suck out like a vampire?
See if you can hold him off.
What?
The two masterminds going together. They're so smart. Both of them. Both of them are very incredibly. Where was the control nature of that? They should have had like some way of destroying it if it went wrong, you know?
Sound the alarm!
Out of the question. Megatron will undoubtedly hold us responsible.
But we are!
You are.
God, sense.
Anyway, his lordship doesn't need to know that.
Are!
Well, you are mostly. Anyway, his lordship doesn't need to know that. Not if we
Starscream,
handle this
come
the right
on,
way.
man.
Meaning?
It's not worked out.
Use your head, Knockout. This
Did
ship
you
is
use
crawling
your
with
head?
highly trained Viacon troopers armed for combat. The moment Silas attempts to flee,
Highly
they
trained.
will neutralize him for us. Problem solved.
Why can't you? This is gonna. I'm highly trained. They're so highly trained, you know, very highly trained.
Once we recover Silas's body, we must dispose of it as quickly and efficiently as possible. No trace of him can be allowed to remain.
His infected body. Gone. completely drained of energon. Tell me something, Starscream. When you said problem solved, is this even close to what you had in mind?
I do not appreciate your tone, Knockout. This brewing catastrophe is hardly my fault.
Well, it certainly isn't mine.
Oh no,
You know, I saw there was an Instagram reel that said studies have shown that insulting your friends show of a great bond.
the mastermind who chose to experiment with synthetic energon.
And you're the monkey wrench who thought it was a good idea to dabble in voodoo.
Here's your voodoo. Oh my god. It says freaking
Had no spark.
Dark energon. It reanimates the dead.
It reanimates. Yeah, so it's reanimating them. It's killing them and reanimating them.
Aim for the head.
What? How do you know?
I have seen human horror films.
I'm watching the
Drive-in
zombie.
theaters.
We got the zombie. We need a couple more of those. That'll work.
Forget the head. Go for the spark.
We
Run.
severed its link to the dark energon. Human horror films wasted time.
Different anatomy, doctor. You should know. Oh my god, they have really done it this
Passed
time.
along with a single bite. The entire crew is at risk.
You're saying Silas could beget more Terracons?
Could happen. And the ensuing feeding frenzy could turn this entire warship into a scrap heap. So now, can we sound the
Yeah, I
alarm?
think that's a good idea. I love this duo though, so I like that. This episode is just them trying to track their messed up project. Yeah, go for the hop. First lieutenant. Amazing. Yeah, that ZOMBIECON works fast. Yeah, that zombie works fast, you know?
Knockout, this situation might be a bit more dire than either of us ever imagined.
I find it rather ironic that after battling Autobots all these years, getting smacked down, shot at, blown up, this is how our lights go out?
Drained of our precious fluids. If this is indeed the end, if we are to become Terracon Chow, it has been an honor serving Lord Megatron with you.
You're no breakdown. Though I must confess, I have always admired your lustrous finish.
Cock it out, boys. Pros for life. Pros for life. Let's go. Too much.
Should be going.
Enough of the feelings. We're good. What?
Would either of you like to tell me what exactly is going on?
Yes, absolutely nothing, my liege.
All is quiet.
Sound the
Too
break it
quiet.
up.
One could even say done.
Funny, because the dark energon within my spark has been pulsing.
Allow me to handle this. It's Knockout's fault!
Precisely my what?
Infused Silas with a cocktail comprised of dark and synthetic energon, creating a monstrous mutation which is now
Yawn at my
turning our
foot.
entire crew into mindless energon-sucking Terracons.
I do not know from what madness your yarn springs, Starscream. But if I learn that
You
you have been
betrayed
dabbling
your
with my
friend.
dark energon stores again, attempting to infuse yourself with its formidable power,
My liege,
let me just say, you have been awarded more chances for redemption than anyone in Decepticon history.
To be honest, that is true.
Hey, you there. What are you doing? I order you. Stand down.
We did try to tell you.
You have indeed been
Then why
tappering.
can I not command the monster to follow my bidding?
While the trace of dark energon should have granted you control over these ghouls, I believe the synthetic component may be corrupting your link to them.
So you have to.
Initiate high alert. Instruct all troops to keep their distance from the mutations and terminate on sight. Your fate, however, remains to be seen.
Yeah, this is judgment.
Why are you still here? Find this creation of yours and eradicate it immediately.
He's so scary, my man.
I realize Lord Megatron's only doing this to punish us, but how are we the best choice to hunt
He's
down
still talking
Cyrus?
to you,
I
his
mean, why not deploy
betrayer?
his beloved beast machine super soldier? After all, it is supposed to be the ultimate hunter.
Out of the question. Can you imagine if the Predacon became infested? Nothing could stop it.
Oh, finally some sense. Oh my god. That's a lot of clones. How many clones do they have? Because seriously, that's a lot of clones they've infected. Soundwave is going. He's doing his work. Wow. Where is he going? Oh, the vault. Oh, okay, so now I see how Airachnid's getting freed. She's free. Oh my god.
Did I not exterminate you once already?
Oh no, she's gonna become a freaking vampire. Oh my god, I can't believe she's alive. Oh no. Well, she made an entrance coming back. Wow. Well, you can't beat me, ZOMBIECON Electron. Wait. Okay, it's just her devious tactics is good.
Second time's the charm. But to be certain, I shall remove your
Yeah.
very spark. Silas, whatever have they done to you? But more importantly,
You missed a lot,
thank you for freeing
Airachnid.
me.
No, thank you.
He must have experienced such
Whatever.
horrors. Whatever.
Insecticons, heed me. Heed me. Heed me.
Oh no, she's back in
Your
control.
queen has returned.
Oh no. Yeah, Starscream's really done it this time. Really done it this time. God, they better kill Airachnid before.
Our ordeal is finally over.
Or not.
He's like what?
Scrap.
Starscream, have you made contact with the Plague Bringer?
Actually, my liege, I have good news and bad news.
This is not what I wanted to hear.
Loyal servants, the time is now. Lay waste to all Decepticons. Leave no trace of them in your wake.
Oh wait.
Soundwave.
sound moves here, you know. All one loyal servant at least is doing his job today. He said,
I vow that on this day, the world will hear the sound of your screams.
did we go through this already? He beat you to a punch. I mean, he got me now, so let's see. Alright. Bruh. That move never gets old. Him just freaking talk. And even Autobots have copied that. Just, she's on the freaking mood of the Cybertron. That's all. But that's all there. A lot of their
The
army.
containment protocol you recommended to prevent any further outbreak is now underway. Oh, and
He's doing Shockwave.
having just lost more than half our military might, I cannot stress enough
Half?
the importance of Project Predacon. See if you can speed things along, will you?
Now, as for you guys.
Knockout. Need I remind you that as the ship's medic, you report directly to Shockwave, not Starscream.
Understood, Master.
Just to be sure, you will hand over all of your projects to him immediately, including this synthetic energon.
As you wish, my liege.
This is about he was lost.
Lord Megatron, if you would just allow me to explain things.
No. Allow me to explain things in a manner which I know you'll understand.
Time for the whole beatdown. The whole beatdown.
Your Majesty, we await your command.
Approach me. Serve your queen.
What? She's always been this creepy. What the heck is it? She was infected? But how does that even make sense? Is it like a delayed reaction? Is it delayed reaction? Because, bruh, like she was like we got breakdown on like the troopers after they got infected. They were like slow speech. They were like crazy speech, you know, and moving slowly and stuff like that. But she was moving fast. She was talking as normal as she is, you know. So I don't know. It was delayed reaction, I would say. But it was a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that like button. Subscribe. That was pretty funny. We got knockout Starscream hijinks messed up yet again. Starscream just you know he should just do his job and like you know, and humans, you know, sometimes they just do their job. They don't ask for more. They don't do anything less. They just do their job, and they don't poke their nose into things that they shouldn't do. You know, that he's got to learn the art of just doing the bare minimum. You know, doing the bare minimum, so it doesn't bite him on the back when he does not do the bare minimum. You know. But it was interesting. Well, it's good for Autobots because freaking hell, the Decepticons like they're kind of weak now. I mean, I don't know. I still don't know how many Decepticons there are, but and they don't no longer have Insecticons, which is good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.